Let's get it. Here we go. Smash those likes, baby. Let's get it rocking and rolling. Here we go. Come on. All right, guys. I am Blockchain Crusader, crusading through these blockchains every single day. And we are back for another episode here, another live stream to keep you guys updated on what is happening with the markets. The markets have been going a little sideways chop. I know last night, everyone last night was getting super excited and that Ethereum was going to skyrocket to the moon. And I do believe Ethereum is going to go to 3,100. But you saw me live last night taking a short on the Ethereum chart right live on the show here yesterday, and man, it was one of the best things that we could have done because it paid money. Last night, as you guys can see here, let's jump right into the Ethereum chart. Right, Ethereum's kind of the star right now. So last night we came up to this previous day high. We swept this area here at 8 p.m. Eastern time, right? The first 15-minute candle of the day, and I took the short. I did it. Took the short, rode it all the way down to about the value area high. My main target was this daily average here, but this happened during the London trading session. I was gonna go to sleep already. I was like, I don't want to keep this thing open, right? I was already up $600 on the move, and bam, closed it. Still came down to our main target anyways, and then since then we've been pushing back up, which was a fantastic trade. But if you don't believe me, I got the receipts for you guys. As you guys can see here, it closed my short. That was yesterday at 9:30 p.m. Eastern time, literally an hour and 30 minutes after I took the trade live. 25%, 620 moolahs. Let's go. Smash those likes, hit that subscribe. And then early this morning, once again, we took a short. Actually, we took a long. Guys. We've been shorting a lot lately, but we took a long. We took a long here at 109, 113 for Bitcoin. And if you're going to, let me go jump into the Bitcoin chart and explain this trade for you guys that are watching. Right, Bitcoin also was dropping all of yesterday, all of last night, as we were right at the value area high. The daily open was smack right below the value area high of the previous day range. Our daily NPOC was down at 109,300. We slowly made our way down through the Asia and London trading sessions. But guess what, guys? We had this gold pocket, right? From this previous day low to this previous day high, we had a gold pocket right here, right? And guess what? We came and met that gold pocket this morning. We swept the London low along with meeting this gold pocket, and we had to move all the way up to the previous, once again, the previous all-time high, 109,800. That little fickle son of a, right, is holding up as resistance once again. And we took a trade here. I dropped the signal here for the 109 entry. Boom, 109, right? Entry, stop. All three TPs hit within 5 minutes, guys. One candle. Look at this. This is the entry right here. One candle, 5 minutes. It was 11 minutes and 55 minutes left on this 15-minute candle. That means that in 4 minutes, we hit all three TPs to the upside, made another good 260 macaroons today in the morning. So this, with my Ethereum short last night, made over $800 in less than 24 hours. The crypto citadel is printing. I mean, I'm telling you guys, look at our members over here. This guy is a beast. Look at all these wins right here. Look at all these wins. Diamond is a trading beast over here. Daniel, another major beast here, $300 this morning. Another member here, 12.64%. Massive wins all around. Let's go. All right, Bitcoin actually had a nice little wick all the way down to the daily NPOC and is pushing back up. A lot of sideways chop here, getting people chopped up here, which is why it's important that after such a successful trade this morning, we take it easy and we reassess to wait for another optimal entry. Right, I do believe Ethereum is going to break out. We're getting a lot of bullish news, right? That the China and the trade deal between the United States and China is coming to a conclusion. Everything is under revision, and it could be a good to go, right? Which is getting the market bullish. But in the meantime, I told the Crypto Citadel members, right? Somebody mentioned it in the chat right here. You guys can see it right over here. Like, hey, He just posted this, now crypto will go up. And I said, do not blindly go long based on this news alone, right? Do not blindly go long based on this news alone, because we could drop back down. And guess what? I said BTC swept 109,800. Target is still pushing the price down. And what did Bitcoin do? Bitcoin did exactly that, right? We swept here. We've been going sideways chop. We came all the way here. If you were going long up here blindly based off that news, this main wick all the way down here would have stopped you out already or liquidated you, right? Obviously, I still do believe we are going to go higher. I still believe that Ethereum is going to break out and go running for 2,900 to 3,100. I do believe that, but we need to be careful with these entries. We can't just blindly go long at the daily open when the daily open is resistance, right? Now, if I would have seen this down here when it was happening, maybe I would have taken a long for Ethereum down here. That would have been a way better entry, pretty much being almost the value area high of the previous day range. Way better entry than what we have right now. Bitcoin as well. This is another good entry down here, right? Very close to the London low and the gold pocket that we came down to. Very good entry here for a potential long to the upside, but obviously didn't see it because we're live streaming. We're talking. We're doing a lot of different things here, guys. I appreciate every single one of you guys in here, smashing those likes, hitting that subscribe, tap those likes, guys. Tap it, tap it, tap it. Trying to make, it says Crusader, where did you say that ADA had to close candles in order to keep going higher? Let's start jumping into the chat here. Let's go start seeing what everyone's talking about. Let's go take a look at the ADA chart. ADA, good old Cardano. Let's zoom out here to the daily. Let me turn off my trading indicators. These are my exclusive indicators that I made myself. Everybody in the Crypto Citadel has access to that. But right now, let's see here. All right. Cardano here on the short term is trying to get back within the May range. We got above the anchored VWAP. That is good, right? Getting above the anchored VWAP is good. As you can see, every time we've been above the anchored VWAP, we've had some pretty good pushes. Now, getting above the previous month range of May. I got a sneeze coming on. Whoa! All right. Out with the bad, in with the good. All right. So once again, Cardano needs to get within the May range. We have a target here of 73 cents as a monthly untapped average. We also have the 382.72 cent area. Could be some resistance for sure, getting above 73 cents. Within the May range, our main target is the monthly MPOC of 75 cents, right? So far, we've been having a beautiful bounce for Cardano from the April naked point of control down at 62 cents. Look at this beautiful bounce to the upside, right? Now, bouncing up here, it is critical that Cardano can hold and flip the 81 cent area. Getting above 81 cents, right? We need to get above this area. As you guys can see here, it was resistance. We closed above it for a day. Then we went right back below it. Rejection, rejection, rejection. Rejection again on May 23rd. We need to get above the yearly pivot of 81 cents. We do have a target up at 86 after that. But overall, it is hypercritical that Cardano reclaims a dollar. Reclaiming a dollar is very, very important for any altcoin, for any crypto overall. It's a very psychological large number overall. Once we're above a dollar, our main target is 120. Above 120, our next target is 150. Above 150, we're going up towards 178. Obviously, we're going to be doing closer analysis on supports and resistances on the way up, right? It's not a straight skyrocket to the upside only. There are going to be little mini ups and downs along the way, but those are overall the critical areas to be looking for Cardano. Go take a look at Bitcoin here. Bitcoin struggling to get back above this previous all-time high, bro. This 109,880 is a little... when we cough, we say, appreciate it. Let's see here. What's going on with Bitcoin? Hey, yo, appreciate everybody in here smashing those likes. Let me make sure I'm not missing anybody in the chat. Let's see. Whoa, what's that? I don't see it happening anymore. What don't you see happening? Bitcoin to 96K net as of right now. As of right now, 96K is not a thing, right? The time to go down to 96K was when we were having that major rejection. That we could have had the major rejection on the 107 gold pocket, macro gold pocket, or the rejection at 109, right? And pulling back. Since then, we've obviously have not had that. We've had a major push to the upside. We went right through the gold pocket. The gold pocket was around here, 107, 900, right? And now we are up here at 109. We are facing a little bit of resistance up here. Nonetheless, the 4-hour is showing a little bit of a double top here for 110, right? We topped at 110 on June 9th, and then yesterday, last night, again, we topped at 110 again. So a double top here on the 4-hour, which is not good. But if we continue to hold support here around the 109 and push back up above 110, we will invalidate that top. Overall, we could be building out here a bullish flag, is what it's looking like to me. A bullish flag holding some strong support, and that will potentially have a big breakout to the upside for Bitcoin. So meanwhile, we stay above 109. We don't start falling below 108 or anything like that. We should be good for the Bitcoins. Let's see here. Let me jump into the chat. Make sure everybody's smashing those likes, guys. We got 2,000 likes already. That's what I'm talking about, people. That's what I'm talking about. That gets me hyped. Let's go. All right. Bitcoin here just playing around with everybody's feelings right now, man. Bitcoin is playing around with everybody's feelings. Going up, going down, sideways chop here. I do expect a breakout at some point in time. Another thing we need to talk about is the Bitcoin dominance, baby. Bitcoin dominance has been slipping. Look at this. Somebody come look at this. Somebody come look at this. Bitcoin, let me turn off these trading indicators. Bitcoin dominance is slipping. Yesterday we were up at 64.63. We closed all the way down at 64.06. And today we've come down as low as 63.9. So we're slowly slipping on the way down as Bitcoin dominance continues to slide down, right? Slowly but surely. That's all we need, down to our next target of 63.30. Then below that, we have 62.40. Then below that, we have 61, right? All the way down to 59. As we start seeing this slow and steady decline of Bitcoin dominance, Ethereum is going to continue chugging along, continue pushing to that upside of 3,100. Altcoins are going to slowly be climbing after Ethereum, and we're going to have a mini altcoin season, depending on how far this Bitcoin dominance drops, how fast it happens, all this, right? How does Q2 look like for crypto? There's Q3, I should say. We're about to end Q2 here in the next couple of weeks. So lots to cover, lots to be paying attention to, but Bitcoin dominance going down, Ethereum going up. Very good for altcoins. Let's go. Fox News just said that Cheeto Man got a trade deal done with China pending final approval. Yeah, I did see that morning. We talked about that in the Crypto Citadel already, right? Somebody posted it here, right? You guys can see it. Bing, bam, boom. The deal's being done. But like I said, I was like, hey, Bitcoin swept 109,880, which is pushing the price down. Do not blindly go long based on this news. And that has been playing out exactly how I said, right? Bitcoin is back up here. We are making some big moves. People are getting excited. But in the meantime, if you would have just blindly gone long off that news, you would have gotten chopped up, right? You would have gotten chopped up. All this up, down, up, down, up, down. We're back down again at 109,300. We took the perfect long for Bitcoin this morning in the Crypto Citadel. We longed the gold pocket down at 109.46. All the way up to the all-time high of 109.80. We hit all three TPs in less than 5 minutes, guys. It was less than a 5-minute candle. I got the screenshot. If I didn't have the screenshot, I wouldn't believe it myself. But we got the screenshot. Less than 5 minutes, we went from this gold pocket up to this third TP, and we printed money today, and we're done. We're done for the day. Right now, I am not going to be taking any more trades with all this sideways chop action. I'm going to wait for Bitcoin to figure out its life, figure out where it's going to find support, figure out where it wants to go. Realistically, the plays are going to probably be in the altcoins. If Bitcoin can just kind of hold itself and kind of stay steady within the previous day range and continue chopping sideways, and Bitcoin dominance slowly dropping, continue to slowly drop down, the altcoins are going to continue running here, even though Ethereum is struggling a little bit as well. Let's go take a look at Ethereum here. I'll take a look at Ethereum on the 15-minute. Yeah, it's struggling right now. Look at that. Look at these indicators, bro. Look at this indicator hitting the exact resistance and support areas I'm talking about, man. That's what the Crypto Citadel is all about. All right. Today is inflation rate news, right? What's your thoughts? The CPI data came out. I definitely told everybody in the Crypto Citadel that, hey, the CPI data is going to add volatility to the market. If you don't believe me, I got the receipts. I came with the receipts, man. Let's see here. Where was that? That was this morning. I said good morning. I said, hey, hopefully, but we have CPI data coming out at 8:30, which always adds volatility to the market. I also warned everybody about the 4-hour double top, but I said prices bouncing off the London low and front running the gold pocket. We might have missed the entry, so we got to wait here. And literally seconds after that, or maybe a few minutes after that, I dropped the signal for the long, right? 8:23 a.m. dropped the signal for the long for Bitcoin. We took it, hit all three TPs within 5 minutes. Look at this is a 15-minute candle, 11 minutes and 55 seconds still left on this 15-minute candle. That means that in less than 5 minutes, we hit all three TPs off this gold pocket and we printed. So yeah, man, been very, very cautious with what's happening in the market right now. Can't go blindly long or short based solely on CPI data or, deals with China and any all that stuff, because none of that stuff really is going to help you when we're hitting resistance or help you when we're hitting support, right? There's always things, you always got to look at the charts. You always got to look at the charts. That's what's really going to tell you what's going on. Appreciate everybody smashing those likes here. Keep tapping those likes, guys. Want to make sure I'm not missing anybody else's chat over here. Let's go take a look. Yeah, if anybody's interested, I see some people asking if anybody's interested in joining the Crypto Citadel, you definitely can with the link in my bio, link in my profile, link in the description, wherever it is that you're watching. Use the code Citadel to get 50% off your first month. Diamond's a savage, man. He's a trading savage. What's going on, Diamond? What do you think? What do I think about what, Diamond? Bitcoin and Ethereum, they're just chopping it up here. Look at this. Look at these massive wicks to the downside. Big push to the upside again. There's definitely going to be a big move coming. Definitely a big move coming. But right now, just longing this thing. If we come back down here one more time, I'll probably take a long. If we come back down here at 109,300 one more time, I don't know if we'll get it. We probably won't. It's hard to be live streaming and answering questions and looking at charts and like analyzing the chart to actually take a trade. One thing is to look at the chart, but another thing is to analyze the data to actually take a trade. If we come down here one more time, I'll risk it for the biscuits, just for the fun of the live stream. I'll take a long here if right. That's very big if. Money. Yeah, Diamond, let's go. That's what I'm talking about, man. That's what I'm talking about. Let's see here. Let's go take a look at some other altcoins here overall. Let's see the top 100 right now. SPX is up 13%. Jito's up 13%. Hype is up 5.4%. Fartcoin is up 7.1%. Let's go take a look at the top 200 here. Top 200 not moving too much. Syrup up 11.8%. KTA, whatever this is, up 14. Citadel got me $6,000 in a week. Let's go, Diamond. That's what I'm talking about, bro. You're a savage at trading, man. You are a savage. Let's go. Appreciate the support. Appreciate the kind words, man. Let's see here. Top 300 right now. Oh, look. Let's go back to the top 200. AXL down 7.8% today. It was pumping like crazy yesterday. I made a video. I warned everybody of a potential pullback, right? To be careful for a pullback and some targets to the downside. If you guys haven't seen that video, definitely go watch it. It's on my YouTube, and it's there it is. This is why you don't chase FOMO. This is why you don't buy into things that pump over 60% in one day. Not saying that there's anything wrong with this project, But if you're gonna buy it, you better be buying it when it's on the low, not when it's up 60%. Appreciate everybody smashing those likes. Keep on dropping your questions into the chat, guys. I'll try to answer all your questions as they come in. Let me see here. All right, let's see what else we got over here. Top 300, nothing's going on. Top 400, not much going on either. Not a lot of altcoin movement except outside of the 100, top 100 right now. Ethereum just chopping it up sideways. Bitcoin chopping it up sideways. Let's go take a look at 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏 Been buying this thing and dollar cost averaging this thing heavy, heavy, heavy when we were below 200 bucks. So right now, let me turn off these trading indicators. All right, nice. Right now we are BitTensor Tau is back within its May range. Got to our monthly average here of $422. We need to get above this Q1 point of control. It's not a naked point of control anymore since we were tapping it, tapping it all May long, baby. So $447. We need to get above that. Between that area and 480, major resistance here for BitTensor Tau. Once BitTensor Tau can get above 480, oops, did not mean to move that go pocket. Targets to the upside are between 523 to 545 macro go pocket, and then we have a yearly untapped pivot up at 617, baby. Let's go. After that, obviously, we're going to price discovery. Now, if we do pull back here, right? Currently, I think we are hitting a local gold pocket from this high to this low. We're not hitting the gold pocket yet. The gold pocket is right below. We kind of tapped it yesterday just slightly. You guys can see here the gold pocket is right below the Q1 NPLC. We just tapped a 0.618 yesterday and we got rejected. If we do get rejected and we start pulling back here and we fall out of the May range, our big support zone is around 342. Below that is going to be between 320 to about $284. We have the value area high for April. We have the untapped monthly average at 304, and then we have an overall gold pocket down at 284. Below that would be the monthly NPLC for April down at 231. But yeah, below 300 bucks, I'm very interested in dollar cost averaging some more BitTensor Tau for sure. BitTensor Tau has been a great performer overall throughout this bull market, and AI is going to continue running, going to continue doing well. So definitely something I'm interested in. Let's see here. Swarm's going to take the space, dude. I have heard of Swarm before, but I've always lost track of Swarms. Swarm or Polyswarm? Which one? This is a $24 million market cap. Is it the other Swarm that you were talking about? Polyswarm? But it's also $37 million market cap. Maybe I'm just looking at the wrong ones. Heard Mark Cuban and big boys are behind Swarm. I mean, who knows, bro? I don't put too much weight on that kind of news. Some big rich guy behind something doesn't really mean that it's going to succeed or do anything wild. So doesn't really mean too much nowadays. Swarm AI, I mean. Okay, let me go look at on Coin Market Cap. Coin Market Cap. Let's get it. Come on. Let's do it. Swarm. Come on, man. Fear Greed Index is at 65. Swarm AI. These market caps only get smaller and smaller. I got Swarm Node.ai. You might have the wrong ticker, man. I don't know. These are super tiny. CoinGecko terminal has Swarm in its base ecosystem. Let me go check out CoinGecko then. CoinGecko. Where is the night mode? This thing's gonna blind me. Night mode. Ah. Oh, I can see again. I can see. All right. Swarm. We've got swarms. We got the swarm. We got swarm node.ai. We've got, I don't know. Market cap 10 million. And geez, I don't know. I don't know which swarms you guys are talking about. Let's see here. Hey, Magic, what's going on, man? Says, good morning, bro. Hope all is well. Have you looked at Link, Ondo, AVAX already? Let's go do that, man. That is a fantastic trio right there. Let's go take a look at Chainlink. Good old Chainlink. All right, so Chainlink has also re-entered its May range as well. Currently sitting at 1536, staying above our monthly average of 1506. Next target to the upside is 1584, which is the monthly MPOC for the month of May. We need to get above $18, guys. We need to get above $18. That breaks us out of the May range, breaks us above the 382 fib retracement, and allows us to run towards this little bit of resistance here between 19 to 20 bucks. Once we can get above 20 bucks, we most likely will make a run for the value area high to the gold pocket of Q1, which is up at $23. And then we got some more historical targets to the upside, but I'm not going to be jumping into those. Those are way, way, way. And Chainlink moves really slow. Now let's go take a look at AVAX. And then up next, we got Ondo. So AVAX here, very similar to a lot of the other altcoins, came down. We into our April range, we bounced off the monthly average of 19.55 cents, came back into the May range here. We're holding above our monthly average of $22.24. Next target to the upside is $23.51 for AVAX. We need to get above the quarterly average of $26.36. So it was major resistance throughout the month of May. Getting above that will allow us to run to about 28.50 to 29.91, which is value area high, Q1, and an untapped weekly average. Once we get above $30, our big targets to the upside are between $36 to $41 before potentially finally running back towards that $51 area that was pretty much a local high back in December of 2024. Left a monthly untapped point of control there, and maybe after there we can finally start having AVAX running for some major historical targets between $70 to $100+, maybe, because man, AVAX is extremely undervalued, man. It has some of the best real world asset tokenization and adoption happening, right? It's got the best crypto gaming that we've ever seen actually running on AVAX. They've got the meme coins, they've got the NFTs, they've got pretty much a extremely diverse, they've got DeFi, they've got an extremely diverse ecosystem overall, but somehow the price is just not representing that. I don't know why. Let's go take a look at Ondo. Ondo. Let's see here. Where's Ondo at? All right. Ondo. A little bit of a steeper decline than expected, but overall that's okay. Came down to about 76 cents at the value area low of April. We're starting to come back up towards the value area low of May. We're still now within the May range. We're going to definitely face some resistance here between the value area low of May to both of its main targets are right at 91 cents. So it's like value area low, two main targets, 90 to 91 cents. So I do expect some major resistance there. If we can have the altcoin season, a little mini altcoin season, right, where Bitcoin dominance continues sliding down, Ethereum pumps to 3,100. I do believe Ondo will, break through this area. But realistically, nothing bullish is going to happen for Ondo until we can claim $1.02 and stay above $1. Staying above $1 is hypercritical for Ondo to start making a run for 122. Above that, 132, and above that, we have targets between 151 to 165 for Ondo. But yeah, I'm not gonna be getting extremely excited about Ondo until we can get above $1.02. Would you long AVAX, low leverage, long term? Let's see here. Let's go take a look back at AVAX. That's actually not a bad idea. Trading some of these altcoins in very low leverage, let's say like 3x, right? Nothing much higher than that, 3x with, let's say you have $2,000, right? And you want to take, instead of buying $2,000 in spot of AVAX, you can put in about, $1,000 out on, especially if it's already in the lows, about half your capital into it, and then let the other half in case it drops down, right? In case it drops down back to 19 or lower, you can, especially in this AVAX example, you can dollar cost average into your short because you have such a low leverage. Your liquidation point is so low that it's very hard to get liquidated. And if you can manage that properly, you can actually catch a decent sized move to the upside at some point because you put in $1,000 of capital, but you have 3x on it, so it's like you're trading with 3,000. And if you can dollar cost average the second 1,000, it's like you have a $6,000 spot buy for AVAX. And if AVAX has a nice little rally to the upside in the next, this is a swing trade. This is a long-term, multi-week, multi-month trade that you're going to have to hang on to let this thing ride and catch that big wave. But yeah, I mean, obviously, that would have been a way better idea down here at 18. But, overall, we haven't had any major drops below there. Like I said, if you have very low leverage and if you have enough capital, you could definitely get into a small trade here, right? Into right now, I would probably put in $500, probably let it come back, put in another $500, and slowly dollar cost average about $2,000 into it over the period of time and catch that trade to the upside. Definitely not a terrible idea. Not the absolute bottom, but it's not a terrible entry either for AVAX. We have a lot of targets to the upside for AVAX. It just depends on when we can finally have that altcoin season, have that Bitcoin dominance dropping below 62% and have that Ethereum pump to 3,100. Thoughts on Bitwise ETF, if any? I don't have any thoughts on any particular ETF overall. All ETFs are good for crypto, right? It brings in the institutional demand. At some point in the future, if your altcoin doesn't have an ETF, that altcoin is going to be extremely high risk and potentially trash. We got 10,000 likes. Let's go, guys. Why didn't anybody tell me? 10,000 likes. I appreciate every single one of you guys. Clay the Great in the chat. Hoodie hoo hoo. What's going on, brother? Good to see you. So talking about the Bitwise, just like Bitcoin ETF overall, I don't buy ETFs. I would rather buy Bitcoin and hold it, right? I understand that traditional finance market people that are already wealthy and have tons of hundreds of millions of dollars that is stuck in the stock market, they're not going to pull it out and go buy Bitcoin physically on Coinbase or something and put in a hardware wallet. They're going to buy the ETFs because all their money is tied up in the stock market. And that's good for them. And it brings a lot of more cash and liquidity into the market. Fantastic. I personally will not do that. I would rather just buy the Bitcoin physically, put it in a hardware wallet, and hold my own keys, right? Be your own bank. That's what crypto's all about. Sega says, "Hey man, I don't know what you think about memes, but I'm sort of I have a soft spot for Monday. Can we check?" Oh yeah, man. Meme coins, very high risk play, man. Very high risk, very short-term holds, right? It's very different than back in the day. Back in the day of 2021, you could hold on to Dogecoin, hold on to Shiba, Floki, some of these things for the long term and have these major rallies, right? Because they actually had strong meme coin communities. But now, meme coins are so easy to make that there's no real meme coin community. Everyone's just chasing the next 100x. They're just buying and selling, buying and selling, buying and selling, buying and selling. So meme coin communities, in my personal opinion, are. But let's go take a look at Moonding. That's the hippo, right? Yeah, Moonding. Is this the right Moonding, or is there another Moonding? The Solana one or the Ethereum one? I don't know if it makes a difference. Have Bitcoin was thinking about it. Yeah. Having Bitcoin is awesome, dude. Having Bitcoin should be everybody's goal in crypto is to try to accumulate at least one full Bitcoin at some point in time in their life, or half a Bitcoin. You know, Bitcoin's getting expensive, and in the next 5 years, it's only going to get more expensive. I see it going somewhere towards $1 million. So accumulating half a Bitcoin, even a quarter of a Bitcoin, is fantastic. And if you can become a full whole coiner, that would be even great, even better. Moondeg on Sol. Okay, let's go take a look at Moondeg on Sol. $202 million market cap. Not doing too much right now. Let's go take a look at the chart real quick. Whew. Could have sworn I did a chart on Moondeg. Oh, there it is. I loaded in. All right, perfect. So yeah, Moondeg came up to the yearly average and quarterly average. Got rejected off of that. Fell back down. We are still within the Q4 range overall. If we continue to get rejected here at 22 cents, do expect to pull back down to 14 to 13 cents, maybe even 12 cents. We do have the quarterly average there, so expect some support around that area. Critical areas to the upside is getting above that quarterly average of 34 cents. We have an untapped target of 38 cents, and then we have a gold pocket up at 46 cents. So no big change in Moondeg since the last time we saw it. What about the Ethereum now? Where is it going? Let's go take a look at Ethereum. So Ethereum, good old Ethereum, up at $2,800. A lot of sideways chop here for Ethereum. Let me turn on my trading indicators. Boom, 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 boom. All right, yeah. So far, a lot of sideways chop here. Been getting rejected off this daily open, but we are holding above the value area high of the previous day range. It's obviously very critical for us to get above the previous day high to keep running towards that 2,900. On the macro side of things, closing dailies above 2711 for Ethereum is extremely bullish. I do believe that is going to allow Ethereum to rally to about $3,100. That's on the macro, like, you know, the next couple of days, maybe next week or so. I do expect that to happen for Ethereum at some point. Right, we're also seeing Bitcoin dominance slowly sliding down. We're currently sitting at 64%, but you know we've been sliding down slowly. So that is the overall thesis for Ethereum. The fact that we were able to close a daily above 2711. Let me turn off these indicators again so you guys can see this chart. As you guys can see right here, on the macro side, right? 2711 was major resistance all of the month of May. We got rejected over 3 times off 2711. We haven't held a daily candle above 2711 since February, which is fantastic. So now that we're finally above it, I do believe we're going to run between 29 to 3100 to the upside for Ethereum here in the next couple of weeks or so. But we shall see. Ethereum can go back to 2,600 or not. Well, anything can go back somewhere, right? We could definitely have a major rejection. Bitcoin has a major crash, right? Anything can happen where markets can take a quick turn to the downside. But if everything maintains the way it is, Bitcoin continues to slowly keep climbing back to the upside. Bitcoin dominance continues dropping. Ethereum continues to hold 2711, which is the critical area. Holding 2711 is critical. Staying above 2711, $3,100 for Ethereum is on the card, right? We start losing 2711, then yes, 2600 becomes a bigger play overall. Let's see here. Is 0.002 a good entry for Zebec? Good old Zebec. Let's get it. Let's see where Zebec's at today. Zebec is up 3.8%. Let's go. It's hanging on. It's hanging on. So Zebec overall here, all right, fair warning, you guys. We did drop yesterday below the daily point of control area of support, right, that we had at 0.043, meaning we are entering deeper and deeper into the May range. We are having a bit of a push. We came as low as 0.0037, just front running our target here of 0.036 that I've been talking about for a few weeks now, right? We have a gold pocket down at 0.032 as well. We're having a little bit of a push back up today as the altcoins are starting to slowly climb up. Ethereum is starting to try to make a move. We're trying to run here, right? Is Bitcoin just having a pump right now? Yeah, Bitcoin's having a little bit of a pump right now. A lot of sideways action here. So Zebec is kind of, building momentum off that, off the bullishness of Ethereum and altcoins potentially running. But the longer we spend time below the value area high of May, right, below 0.0043, the more likely it is that we come down to these targets. Yes, an entry at 0.0228 would be fantastic. The lower, the better. You don't want to be, this thing is already down over 40% from the top. You don't want to be buying up here at 0.006, 0.007, right? That's never a good idea. This thing pumped over 500% in 30 days, guys. In 30 days, from April 30th right here all the way to May 30th, 473%. 473%. That didn't catch the total bottom here from April 30th. So yeah, massive rally, and yet people are FOMOing in at the top, right? Never do that. That's a bad idea. Bitcoin's pushing up. Ethereum over here looking like it wants to break above 2,800. Let's go take a look back at Ethereum here. Trying to get above that daily open. Appreciate everybody smashing those likes. Let's go. 16,000 likes, baby. 16,000 likes. That's what I'm talking about. Appreciate every single one of you guys tapping those likes, sharing out the live stream. I'm Blockchain Crusader, crusading through these blockchains every single day. If you haven't hit those likes, definitely do so. And if you haven't joined the Crypto Citadel, definitely do so. That's my private community. My breakfast. We took a nice long this morning. It was fantastic. On the Bitcoin, right at the Bitcoin gold pocket, and money, baby, right here at this gold pocket, money at 109.46, all the way up to the third TP of, oh yeah, there it is. Bitcoin's breaking out. Bitcoin's breaking out. We got above the previous all-time high of 109,880 bucks. Closed the 15-minute candle above that. Here we go. Here we go. Fire up your engines, boys. We're about to skyrocket through this level here. Let's get it. It's going to get interesting now. It's going to get interesting now. Last time I buy at 2,500, sale already at 2,700. Now wait for back at 2,500 and buy again. Sure, that definitely works if we get 2,500 again. How many X can Chainlink do /dot do? I have a decent amount of it in them. AK spot. Yeah, more. So realistically, man, a lot of people are calling for like $100 plus Chainlink. I realistically see more around a previous all-time high of $50 to $55. Chainlink is a very slow mover, and it just hasn't really had the price appreciation that I expected out of it in 2024. So in this 2025 rally, potentially into 2026, I just don't see it really doing too much. It topped out at 30 bucks in 2024, and 2024 was an extremely bullish year overall. So can it get above 30 and reach previous all-time highs of 50? Yeah, that probably, but I don't see it going for 100. Come on, Bitcoin. Bitcoin is pushing, baby. The more you guys tap those likes, the more Bitcoin pumps. Ethereum is on its way, trying to break through the daily open right now. Let's go. Trying to break that daily open. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let me jump back here to the beginning of the chat. Are you going to trade? No, I'm not in a trade right now. Didn't catch any good entries. All right. The good entries for Bitcoin was back on these retests down to the daily NPOC. You know, worst case was maybe catching here at the weekly point of control. But didn't catch it. Been live streaming, right? Been just chatting. Haven't really been analyzing so much, so kind of just not really catching a good entry. Ethereum as well. Ethereum's right at the daily open. Not the place in time you want to be longing, and this thing is could have been longing down at 2782, 2790 for Ethereum. So if you caught some of those lows, those were definitely good entries. Right, but we'll see here. Just not gonna chase the FOMO, right? Can't chase the FOMO in spot. Can't chase the FOMO on the trading either. Can't chase green candles, even though I do believe we're gonna go higher. We do have a daily untapped NPOC at 110,795. It's gonna be very good for the Bitcoin to go up there. So we're coming into the Asia high, the daily open. Previous day high above that. So we are coming into some strong resistance as we continue pushing up higher here for Bitcoin above the 110 area. So just not a great time to be longing. The perfect long was down here at the gold pocket. If we would have held it, right, we would have been making a lot more money. But we got in, we got out. Less than 5 minutes, we got in and got out. Made over $200, right? Or some people even made over $500, depending how much capital and how much leverage you were using. So overall, fantastic day of trading in less than 5 minutes. I don't need to be stressed out about following all these breakouts all day long. I caught TH today at 27. ETH, you got ETH at 27.63 and closed at 27.95. Nice, dude. Nice. It's all about the in and out, baby. It's all about the in and out. No, I fell to my knees when you said that. What? What are you talking about, Mars? Oh, you're talking about the Chainlink thing. Yeah, that's just my personal opinion. Maybe I'm wrong. I hope I'm wrong. I hold a lot of Chainlink as well, but man, I just don't really see it doing too much. It's one of those things where it's fundamentally attached to every project. It's the biggest oracle. Everybody knows about it. But at the same time, it's just price just doesn't really follow along too much. I don't know what's going on. Hope I'm wrong. I hope we have a major rally and we do hit $100+, but I'll be happy with $50. I hold Chainlink as well, and I agree with you. It's not going to do more than $50. Yeah, man. It's just been after 2024 having such a bullish year. What is going to take Chainlink to $100? What is going to take Chainlink to $100? Maybe Chainlink gets its own ETF or something, right? Maybe something like that. But even then, what is going to be depreciating people from Chainlink, from Ethereum? Just the price. You gotta think about things like that. Let's go, baby. ETH is pumping. ETH is trying to hit that previous day high. Just tapped it a little bit, pulling back a little bit. Bitcoin's trying to get through this daily open. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Floki 10x. Nah, I doubt that. I doubt Floki's gonna 10x. Bitcoin breaking through that daily open, baby. Let's go. Breaking through that daily open. Now, can it get above the previous day high of 110,400? We're gonna find out. We are gonna find out. Appreciate everybody tapping those likes. Hold on, guys. I gotta call the Mama Crusader. Give me a second here. Sorry, guys. I was calling the missus to bring me a cup of water. Been talking a lot for over an hour now, and don't have any water drink. Oh no. The baby Crusaders found me. The baby Crusaders found me. Oh no, they're coming. The baby Crusaders are coming. I can see you shorting Bitcoin the next hour at 110,400. Yeah, man. If we sweep this previous day high for Bitcoin, right? If we sweep it, I'll definitely be taking a short at the previous day high, 100% diamond. You already know, bro. You already know the strategy, dude. If we sweep that previous day high, I'm going to be shorting it, right? I'm going to be shorting it. So we'll see here. We'll see where we sweep. Maybe we go higher. Maybe we tap the 110, right? We'll see. We also have the Monday high up here at 110,712. So we will see. Diamond is a savage in the crypto citadel, trading every day in and out. It's unlocked. You should be able to open it. Oh, the door is locked. Sorry, guys. Let me unlock it. I'll be right back. Baby Crusaders are attacking. Ah! It's a baby crusade. Oh, they're not happy. All right. Here we are. Come on, Bitcoin. Come on, Bitcoin. Are you going to sweep that previous day high or what, bro? Let's go take a look here. We are looking a little overbought here. Maybe, just maybe, Diamond is right, and we might be shorting this previous day high here pretty soon. How adorable. Thank you. Appreciate it. Do you think Bitcoin will hit 120K before August? Hard to tell, hard to know. Usually the summer is not that bullish, but we had a very bearish quarter 1, so quarter 2 kind of made up for that. Maybe quarter 3 is kind of just a lot of sideways action, maybe, but who knows, man? Anything can happen. That's why you got to analyze the data. My hat's all sideways. We got to analyze the data day by day, week by week, month by month, quarter by quarter, and see where we're at. Before it's hard to know if we're going to hit 120K before August. I do believe we're going to hit 120K before the end of the year for sure. I definitely do believe that. Do believe we're going to hit 120K before the end of the year. Let me start getting my Bitcoin trade here in position in case I might take a trade here, a short on the Bitcoin. Just in case we sweep that previous day high. If we do here in the next 5 minutes or so, oh man, we're going to sweep the daily open. I would like to see a sweep of that previous day high, man. Come on, sweep it so I can short this bad boy. Let's see here. Come out. Sweep it. We got 5 minutes left. We're going to find out here real soon if we sweep this previous day high. If we do, if we sweep the previous day high at 110,400, I'm going to be shorting this bad boy. Might not play out. Maybe the bullish momentum takes over and it just skyrockets right through, but that's okay. That's all. Every trade contains its own risk, right? That's why you use stop losses. That's why you got, you got to take it easy, and just, there's always, it takes risk to make money. There's never going to be a zero risk trade. Every trade contains risk. We got 20,000 likes, guys. Let's go. 20,000 likes. That's what I'm talking about. You guys are savages. Savages. I appreciate it. I appreciate all of you guys smashing those likes. Bro, you got a Discord channel? Yeah, dude. It's called the Crypto Citadel. You can join. The link is in the profile or in the description, wherever it is that you're watching. Use the promo code Citadel to get 50% off your first month. Oh, man. It looks like we're going to sweep the daily open. Dang it. Front running the previous day high. Well, who knows? We'll see. We might... We'll see here. 5 minutes, a little overbought too. Would have really liked to get that previous day high entry. That would have been real nice for a sweep. We can still get it. We still got 4 minutes. We can still push up and slightly tap that previous day high. If we do, I'm going to be shorting that bad boy. Love this guy. Most genuine influencer out there. Appreciate it, Zebec, man. I just try to keep it as real as possible. Just try to read the charts, read the data. No moon math, no fantasy. You're going to get rich tomorrow. Conversations here. No, hey, this is a diamond hand, hold forever. It's not. That's not the way the markets work. The markets are PvP, guys. Player versus player. If you're diamond handing something for the next 5 years, somebody else is going to be taking profits throughout those 5 years on top of you, and you're going to be their exit liquidity. Come on, Bitcoin. Hit that previous day high, man. I couldn't see the Discord link, bro. It's in the you need to sign up. It's a private Discord. It's not a free Discord. You need to sign up for it. The link in my bio. Once you're there, you can use that. Once you're done signing up, then you will be able to access the Discord. Oh, come on, man. It looks like we're sweeping the daily open instead. And obviously didn't get the entry I wanted. It's okay. It happens. It happens, guys. It happens, but that's okay. We made a trade this morning already, made over $200. We made a trade last night live on the show at around 8 p.m. Eastern. We shorted Ethereum right at the top yesterday, and we made over $600 last night as well. So overall, over $800. Oh, here it is. There's the sweep. There's the rejection. There's that big rejection coming in. Maybe we can push back up here in the next 2 minutes, but it looks like the rejection is kicking in. Looks like the rejection is kicking in. 3 minute here is definitely overbought. Overbought on the 5 minute, overbought on the 15 minute, 30 minute here. We're going to be closing a 30-minute candle real soon. 1 minute, 1 hour, still got time before it close there. Okay, we still got time on the big time frames. 15 minute is a little overbought. Unless we really have a big push in the next minute and 50 seconds. The entry for the short has potentially started here. We'll see. I obviously never confirmed. Not telling you guys to take any shorts at the moment. We're still got a minute 40. We have to wait for confirmation. Just not getting the entry that I wanted of the previous day high. So obviously not activating any short at the moment. Do you expect the market to drop soon? Drop in what aspect? Like a major collapse for the market to drop down? Probably not. Bitcoin is showing a lot of strength here at 109, 110. We finally closed our second daily candle above one. We actually closed our third daily candle above 110 yesterday, above 109 yesterday, which was fantastic. So overall, should continue to hold up here. Should continue to hold up, but we will see. Obviously, in the short term stuff, 15-minute trades here and out definitely could be, if we close here below this daily open. We got 52 seconds left. We're definitely getting a pushback here right now. We'll see. We will see. What coin are you even talking about? We're talking about Bitcoin right now. Bitcoin is trying to break out above the daily open, which is at 110,233. We still got 30 seconds. It's trying to make a fight to get above it. We do have a previous day high up at 110,400. If we swept that area, I would have definitely been very interested in taking a short. But there it is. It's back above the daily open, making it in the last 15 seconds, man. The last 20 seconds coming down to the wire. Oh man. Oh, dang, 9 seconds left. Oh man, I thought we were gonna hit that previous day high. Jeez Louise, it got me excited there for a second. 3 seconds. We're right at the daily open here, and we closed below it. Okay. We'll see here. That definitely looks like a sweep to the downside here. Here we go. We're starting to drop. We swept the value area high of the previous day range. We swept the daily open. Not as strong as the previous day high, but overall that is a decent sized sweep here, and we are in the overbought territory. So we'll see here. We have a little decent pullback. Bitcoin dominance dropping again, down at 63.92% right now, letting the Ethereum breathe. Look at Ethereum. Ethereum broke the previous day high. While we were looking at Bitcoin, Ethereum broke the previous day high. Can we come back and retest it? Absolutely. But if we retest this previous day high, I might take a long on Ethereum. If we retest this previous day high, confirm the breakout, I might long Ethereum at that point in time. We'll see. Oh, Bitcoin's actually still pushing back up, man. Fighting that daily open, trying to get above the previous day high right now. Please look at Uniswap. Uniswap is at 839. Hold on, man. It's so exciting what's happening with Bitcoin right now. This is why you got to be very, very patient with your entries. See, look, you would have taken the short at the daily open. This thing is pumping back to the upside right now. Bitcoin dominance is continuing to drop here. Can't enter along on Ethereum. We've missed the entry below the daily open, obviously, and we have to wait for a retest of the previous day high for a potential entry. If we even get it, we might not. See if Bitcoin sweeps the previous day high. If Bitcoin sweeps the previous day high on this next 15-minute candle, then we could be dropping, because we would have had a sweep of the daily open before, then a sweep of the previous day high on the second 15-minute candle. We'll see. Let's take a look around here. Let's go take a look at Uniswap in the meantime. Uniswap. All right. Uniswap on the daily. Let's turn off these trading indicators. Uniswap. We've been talking about Uniswap in the Crypto Citadel for quite some time here. I did tell everybody that there was a big target up at 875 as a swing trade. And man, whoever in the Crypto Citadel held on to that trade definitely are about to hit that first big target of 875. We came up as high as, 864 last night. Fantastic move to the upside for Uniswap. So yeah, our targets here to the upside are 875 to 922. The anchored VWAP is right above that, around 940. Getting above $10 allows us to run for the value area high of Q1, which is at $11.32. Once we get above the Q1 value area high, our targets are between 1257 and 1425 for Uniswap. Those are the targets for the Uniswap. Let's go take a look at Ethereum here. 15-minute chart. Come on, baby. No pullback, man. Just full send. Just full send here for the Bitcoin. I mean, for Ethereum. Where's Bitcoin at? Yeah, Bitcoin's still pushing up towards that previous day high as well. Would you long Uni right now? No, I would not long Uni right now. Uni has just had a major rally, guys. You guys saw that. We ran from like $6 all the way to $8, almost about to hit our target of $8.75. We're going to be coming into some targets between $8.75 to $9.22. Definitely would not be taking a swing trade long on Uniswap right now. If anything, I'd be looking for a swing trade short. A swing trade short, but obviously if you're going to take a day trade, an in and out day trade, there's definitely other levels that we need to look at that we weren't looking at on that macro chart down the 15-minute. Definitely could take some, short-term longs here and there, but nothing long-term like that. Bitcoin coming towards that previous day high, man. I'm getting excited. Are we about to short this thing or what? Ethereum, Bitcoin dominance continues sliding down. Look at this thing, 63.9, 63.9, guys. It's the lowest it's been today. It's dropping like it's hot, and Ethereum is skyrocketing off that slip of the Bitcoin dominance. Bitcoin dominance continues slipping, but Ethereum is rallying off of that. Let's go. Let's go. Appreciate everybody smashing those likes, hitting that subscribe. I am the blockchain crusader, crusading through these blockchains every single day. If you're not part of the Crypto Citadel, definitely do so and join. Let's see here. Are we going to get this sweep or not, man? Come on. Are we sweeping this bad boy or what? 22,000 likes. Appreciate every single one of you guys tapping those likes. Are we going to sweep this bad boy or what? Come on. Come on. Send it. Ethereum sending it right now, 28.48. Gotta wait for a retest of the previous day high. See if it holds. If it holds the previous day high, then I would definitely take a long on Ethereum. But can't long up here right now. Can't blindly go long. Can't chase the FOMO, guys. Gotta find the support. Gotta find the support. Long support, short resistance. Very simple. Very hard to do. Because it's all about patience. You gotta wait for the trade to come to you. You can't chase the trade. Ooh, we almost tapped that previous day high. Dang, we front ran it by like $20. Jeez, we front ran the daily and the previous day high for Bitcoin by $20. Jeez Louise. Come on. What are we doing here? What are we doing here? Bitcoin dominance. Bitcoin dominance, you slipping, boy. Bitcoin facing resistance here between the daily open and the previous day high. Just kind of chilling right now. Let me see. Let me make sure nobody else is missing anybody else's chat. No, I haven't missed anything in the chat. Oh man, front ran our previous day high by $20, man. Jeez, but that's okay. That's the way the cookie crumbles sometimes. That's the way the cookie crumbles. You gotta wait. TP on the potential short diamond. Yeah, if I were to take this short on the previous day high and it were to play out, obviously first, let me actually get a little bit of a gold pocket action here. From this low right around here. So let's say this previous day high, give or take. Yeah, so our first TP off of that would be around 109.80, 880, right? First big TP to the downside. Second TP would be this gold pocket of 109, 500-ish area. That would be our second big TP. And then obviously if it keeps dropping below that, then you can TP here at 109, 300, or you can just wait for the previous day low. Because if we sweep the previous day high, we're probably going to run it down to the previous day low. So I would probably leave our third TP down to the previous day low of 108, 326. Oh man, it looks like we're getting the drop. Dang it. We front ran the previous day high by 20 bucks, man, and now it's dropping like it's hot. There it is. We're literally about to hit our first TP that I just mentioned. We're about to hit it. 109,880. We're currently at 109,931. We're about to hit this bad boy, and it's about to drop here. Let's see. Is Ethereum holding up? Diamond. It's like it knew that I was waiting for the sweep of the previous day high, and it front ran it by 20 bucks, bro. By 20 bucks. It literally came up to 110,382. And the previous day high is at 110,400, bro. 110,400. Jeez. And we're about to hit the first TP here. Dang, it front ran our entry. Jeez Louise, man. Both of us. Yeah, dude, Diamond. Oh, man. It's okay, though. No money lost. It's okay. We didn't lose any money. That's all that matters. The only thing you can control in these markets is how much money you can lose. You can't control how much you're going to make, but you can control how much you can lose. And by missing out on a trade, that's okay. You're not losing money, and that's always a good day while you're a trader. When you're trading, not losing money is key. That is number one priority. Number one priority is not losing money. We're about to hit our first TP here on the way down. Jeez, I can't believe our entry got front ran by $20, dude. $20. Let's go. Come on. There it is. There it is. There it is. It's tapping it. It's tapping it. It's at 109,900. It's tapping it. It's literally front running it by 20 bucks again. We're 20 bucks away from the TP. We're 20 bucks away from the TP, man. Oh, geez Louise. What a drop. What a drop. There it is. Boom. TP1 just got smashed. TP1 just got smashed. We'll see if it keeps on coming down to our second TP here of 109,500, or it's gonna bounce. We'll see. We'll figure it out here. What's happening? Let's see. Let's go take a look at Ethereum. Ethereum is holding up pretty well here on this above this previous day high as well. Holding up pretty well here. We'll see here if this drop continues to steeply drop back down. BitUnix already hit. Let's go, Diamond. Let's go. Yeah, Blowfin's also really good, man. If you haven't used Blowfin yet, definitely go do so. It's a lot smoother than BitUnix. It's really good. You'll probably enjoy it. I have a link in the Discord if you don't have an account yet. You can go sign up with it. I think they give you some discounts on fees and stuff. Here we go. We're heading toward our second TP on the way down. Currently for Bitcoin is down at 109,800. Our second TP is at 109,500. We'll see if we hit it or not. Ethereum is right on the previous day high and needs to hold above the previous day high. If not, it is going to be dropping like it's hot as well. But Bitcoin dominance continues sliding. Appreciate everybody smashing those likes in here. Come on, guys. Let's tap those likes. How wild, man. We were literally talking about taking that Bitcoin short, and it literally just massive TP1 already, man. We would have taken that short. That is a 0.46% drop without leverage, man. With leverage, that would have been Monet. So moolah right there, baby. But it's okay. Can't be greedy. We had a successful trade this morning, the Crypto Citadel. Overall, doing well. So if you guys haven't already joined, definitely go do so. Link is in the bio and the profile, wherever you're at, wherever you're watching. So stop missing out. What platforms are you trading on? I trade on a lot of different platforms. I trade on Blowfin, BitUnix, and then I also trade on top one futures for a more for a larger account here. I have a $150,000 account here that you can buy with only like $500 or actually $300 something dollars. It's a prop firm account, so you spend $350 or something like that for a prop firm account, and they give you $150,000 to trade with, and obviously you can make a lot more money this way. So far, let's see here. Where's Bitcoin at? John Wick in the house. Everybody watch out. We got John Wick in the house. Bitcoin's pushing back up. Oh, look at that ETH. ETH came back to that previous day high. Held it perfectly. Uh-oh. Getting a big push back to the upside. That was the perfect retest for Ethereum to send it to the moon. Bitcoin dominance keeps slipping. Look at this, 63.89, 63.89. Nobody's paying attention to it, but Bitcoin dominance keeps slipping. Man, we were focused on the Bitcoin short. We forgot about the Ethereum long. We forgot about the Ethereum long. Jeez. This is why you can't live stream and trade at the same time, man. I forget too many things. Too many things are happening. ETH is moving. Yeah, man. ETH came down, had the perfect retest of the previous day high. Bitcoin dominance continues to slip down to the downside. 63.88 now. This thing's going to skyrocket. This was the perfect retest for the entry of an Ethereum long, down at 28.26. We're currently at 28.40. Oh man, that was a good retest. That was a good retest, man. ETH is moving. Yep. ETH is moving. Perfect retest for Ethereum. All right, guys. I appreciate every single one of you guys hanging out here with me today. I'm going to be heading out. Got to do some other stuff. Got to go hang out with the baby crusaders, do some more stuff all around the house, and just continue updating the Crypto Citadel and continue to work on my secret indicator. That's not ready yet, but when it is, it's going to be fire. So got to go program some of that as well. I will see all of you guys later today on my second live stream for the day. Until next time, smash those likes, hit that subscribe. I'm Blockchain Crusader. Go join the Crypto Citadel if you haven't already. Stop missing out. See you guys in the Crypto Citadel.